all pull together. A cold wintry wind blew down Oliver's funnel as he rushed to the harbour with Toad. "Brrr," said his driver. "It looks as if a storm is blowing over from the mainland." The wind reminded him of a lonely night he spent once in a shed, waiting to be scrapped. But that was a long time ago, and he was saved by his friends. So he put the thought right out of his mind and hurried to the harbour with his load. "Hello, Oliver," peeped Percy as he fought against the wind. "Do you need some help?" called Oliver. "Yes," said Percy. It was so gusty that Percy's post train had been delayed. There were letters everywhere. They had been blown right out of the trucks. Luckily, Oliver had some rope, so, together, the drivers secured the post sacks to Percy's trucks. Percy was all ready to go when a big rumble, louder than Gordon rushing through a tunnel, thundered around them. Percy closed his eyes tight. "What is it?" shuddered Oliver. "It's thunder," his driver replied. "No need to worry." But even the driver jumped when jagged lightning flashed across the sky. When Percy and Oliver opened their eyes again, they were in complete darkness. The lights in the harbour yard had all gone out. "Cinders and ashes!" squealed Percy. "Where am I?" "You're in the same place as before, but you can't see it, that's all," said Oliver kindly. The harbour master telephoned the Fat Controller to find out what to do. When he returned to the yard, he had important instructions for Oliver and Percy. "There has been a power cut on the island," he said. "We need your help." "Yes," said Percy and Oliver bravely. The harbour master continued. "You must deliver candles to every station so that passengers can find their way around the railway so we can stay open." Percy and Oliver soon set off with their unusual load. Oliver took the coastline and Percy headed inland. Percy made good time, but he had to stop at a level crossing. There he met Bertie the bus, taking an engineer to the electricity cable that had been damaged in the storm. When Percy arrived at Wellsworth, it was very busy. Railway lamps hung outside the station to light the way, and some of Percy's candles were unloaded to light the waiting room. Percy thought the flickering flames looked very cosy indeed. He was sorry to leave, but there was more to do. Meanwhile, Oliver passed the airfield and was surprised to see Harold the helicopter flying in the storm. "I'm on an important mission," said Harold boldly. Oliver watched Harold lift a broken tree branch off the power cable and into the air. Then Bertie arrived with the engineer, and he climbed up to the cable with his toolkit. The cable was soon mended, and all around lights came back on. Everything was bright again. Oliver heard the happy sound of people cheering in the distance. Later that night, outside the shed, the Fat Controller thanked Oliver, Percy, Bertie, and Harold for being so brave. "You have all been really useful, and I am very proud of you. By all pulling together, we have saved the island from a very dark night," he said proudly.